Hi, today I'm going to teach you how to draw the whole eye with the shadow, the skin, and the eyebrows and the eyelash. So in this eye, you gotta remember. So to start, always start with the straight line. And this is teaching you how when you get to draw the whole face, that's what you're going to do. Draw the eye for a line, and this is start and end of the eye. Right, and then here's the where's your teardrops at, tear duct, right? Zoom it in a little bit. So notice when you sketch, I want to point this out. When you sketch, I always use like the shading pattern number 4. You go here, you go to here. You go down here, you go down here. So you lift at the end of this so it's more smooth, okay? That's important when you learn how to sketch. So that's how you sketch it, and then we'll do again. Start straight line, begin, and Alright, so now on the shade end, make this line thick. Once you make this line, make sure you blend it out so that it doesn't have a sharp line like this. Right? You want to use a shading pattern number 2, go dark to light, dark to light, so that it's easy transition from here, so that it doesn't have a harsh line like this. Right? That's harsh, so you want to blend it out. Okay? This line can't be thick because they have the eyelash on it. And you blend out, blend up. Top blend down. Draw the pupil. Now the pupil, again, it has to be in the center of the eye. To tell if it's center or not, then you just look at the distance from here to here. It should be the same from here to here. It should be the same from here to here. And imagine there's a line right here, so it should be the same from here up to here. Okay? Reflect of the light right here. And up here is dark because the shadow of the eyelid blocking it. Well, the light, the eyelid blocking it, so they have a shadow. Remember we talked about last time, if they reflect here, then this side, the opposite of it, is lighter in the eyeball. Right? Draw tear duct. And tear duct really have another line right here. And then you make it light up here, dark up here, and then a little bit light here with it, so it create like a ball looking. A spear, I'm sorry. Here. You go to dark to light, that's kind of like dark to light, and when you overlap quite a bit so that there's no break line between here, overlap, coming over, right? You don't overlap just a little bit like this. So when you do like this, there's a line right here. That's not something you do not want. So you go here. So you move in just a little bit, so it's just like shading pattern number 3. A mix between number 3 and number 2 together. And be generous shading underneath here more, because it's really the skin, and you're gonna learn how to draw a lot of that. And you draw a little bit underneath the lid here, and then out here, you make it dark on the outside here, and then come and slowly light it inside so that it create like a spear looking, because it's really a ball. Right, and here you're going to use the shading number 4 from dark to light, and because the eye, it kind of curve in like this, that's how our muscle built. So you do dark from here and then slowly in, and then this is where the light hits, so it'll be lighter here or here depends on the angle of the light. Do a light. You can always go back and do it darker. When you get to here, you transition from bottom up, right? Top down, bottom up. Over here, you bottom up, and then you transition back to pattern 1, and you overlay right here. So it's a mix of all the pattern right here, really, right? Here the eyebrows. You want to blend this right here so blurry out and not like, again, not like a sharp edge, sharp line. Right here, you blend out so it doesn't have a sharp line. And to draw the eyelash, you start with go back and forth a couple times, and then you use pattern 4. You kind of lift up at the end of this, right? Lift up the end of that. Right? And when you draw the eyelash, you don't go up. You kind of go along with this curve. So here to go down, so you have to go down, up. And you make some line long, some eyelash short, so it look more natural. As this line change the direction, you also change how your eyelash goes. So if this line change over here, you kind of change the direction over here a little bit, so it kind of go along with the line. See that? So it kind of go along with this line. Down here, do it slightly shorter. Same time, but shorter. You blend it out so that it doesn't look as harsh. Okay? So that's the eye. Okay?